when you're talking about TNT Radio being one of these and Unity News Network being these places where you can actually have real freedom of speech. I'm not giving anything apart from free reign. That seems for me, it's like I couldn't even imagine that existing 5 years ago, 10 years ago, to this extent. I think we are on the cusp of that. How do we get further with it? Is it just us all standing up together, or do we have to invest in supporting these smaller freedom of speech platforms to make them into the biggest freedom of speech platforms?
Well, let's do the research. Let's look into what the problem is with companies like TNT Radio, UNN. And it's all to do with the business model. It's all to do with funding, because you've got the likes of GB News, right? And you've got people that will chuck millions at them. I mean, they're funding as well, just to get onto that, because I'm sure you've done the research on that, that they're actually connected to Legatum, Bill and Melinda Gates, etc., etc. Now, unfortunately, you don't get within the freedom, truth, and movement people with money. So it's really hard, which is why it's important that the supporters do get behind and buy the merch at the TNT shop, that they do go and tell people and donate even, because even if it's a couple of quid, because when you think about it, right, a couple of quid in your pocket, and you got to be keeping cash in your pocket because you've got to keep cash alive. It's not a lot really, is it? Just to donate two, three, £4. And if everyone does it, then that helps, with paying production staff, with doing paying for your time. Because unfortunately, in this freedom movement, for you to give up your full-time job and do what you do, it's just not viable. It's all about the money, cha-ching, cha-ching, cha-ching. And that's the basics to it. What more can we do was the question. Oh, just got to keep at it, man. You just got to keep interviewing the doctors. You had Kaufman on the other day. You had, do you mean it's like all these people, and it's like to be getting these people on, whether you agree with them or not, just to be listening to them, because you don't get that on the mainstream. So we're becoming the alternative media. But until we sort out the funding, to get people to actually put money in, put their hands in their pocket to pay, because of course the BBC have a license, which if you don't pay, you're going to be in trouble. If you just watch TNT for free, or UNN, or UK Column, or I mean, other platforms are available, and all these little creators as well, content creators in the alternative media. If we had someone who had a lot of money, we could really start up the real alternative media. And I mean, TNT have come pretty close to that in the last 2 years. I mean, I really wish they'd been around for a little bit longer, 4 years ago, because it is, we were talking about Agenda 2030. It's global. And that's what TNT are really good. They've got a global audience, because if we are to have a revolution, it needs to be a worldwide revolution, not just in the UK.